Okay, 21. Solve each equation and check your answer. Here's problem 21. 64 equals 8 parentheses r plus 2. The trick with these is you need to distribute this 8 through. Everything needs to get multiplied by 8 because this is saying 8 times all of that. Okay, so 8 times r is 8r. 8 times 2 is 16. So you get 64 equals 8r plus 16. Okay, now we're solving it just like regular. We're going to subtract 16 from both sides. And the way that I'm doing it is that I'm writing what's already there, 64, and then writing minus 16 right next to it. Okay, equals whatever's on the right-hand side, 8r plus 16, and then following it at the end with minus 16. And now we essentially combine like terms. We're simplifying this, and we're saying what's 64 minus 16? That's 48. And the whole point of doing minus 16 was to undo this plus 16. So those parts go away. They are inverse operations and cancel out, and there's nothing left except for the 8r over here. Okay. Now, what's happening to 8r? I'm sorry, what's happening to r? It's being multiplied by 8. The inverse operation for times 8 is divided by 8. And so we have to divide both sides by 8, 48 divided by 8, and 8r divided by 8. This turns into 8 over 8r, or 1r, which we just read as r, and this divides to be 6. So 6 equals r, and you box it. Okay, got to do a proof for this. Proof looks like this. Write the original equation unchanged. Notice what I have to do here. Okay, I'm going to replace r with a value. That means we're going to have parentheses on the outside, and then I'm trying to put parentheses on the inside. Whenever you do that, mathematically, you should be writing where the outside parentheses were. Now they become brackets. Brackets on the outside, parentheses on the inside. Okay, so 64 equals 8 bracket for this, and then this parentheses is the replacing r with 6. Okay, plus 2, and then you've got another bracket that was this parentheses that needed to become a bracket because you don't have parentheses and parentheses. You have brackets on the outside, parentheses inside. Make sense? Now we need to simplify it. What's 6 plus 2? It is 8. Now that that's 8, a single number in there, and there's no parentheses anymore, now the brackets on the outside turn back into parentheses. If you don't understand what's going on there, you should check with me, but that's the proper way of doing it. Okay, so I shouldn't see parentheses here. If I'm seeing parentheses here, I'm going to call you on it because it should be brackets. Did I make that clear enough? Now, what do we do now that we've simplified that? We need to do this multiplication. 8 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So we then get 64 equals 64. Proper proof. That's how you do number 21.